Welcome to today's installment of the Daily Shift, where I am doing a special series of being stress free over the holidays. Hi, if you're new to me, my name is Raquel, and I'm your GPS for success. We're going to be doing three quick practices, which is actually going to be less than 1% of your day. 1% of your day is only 14 minutes and 40 seconds. And one of my clients has been doing this practice with me for about almost 45 days. About the 35th day, she started to get some breakthrough financially in her business. And now she's having people come to her into her DMs. My other client has been doing this practice with me for about the same amount of time. And now she's getting a whole bunch of open doors for her business as well. People are actually coming in to mentor her and like really just pour into her financially to set her up for this new side gig that she's starting. So does this stuff work? 100%. The problem is that it's very simple to do. And so then we're just like, we don't know if it's working, but it's absolutely working. We're going to do this with using three quick modalities. And the first one is going to be around the mantra. Yeah. A mantra, and then a journaling prompt, which you would do offline. And then, or you can pause and then do the journaling and then come back. And then we're going to do something called an EFT. If you want more around that, that's called tapping. It's going to be the first video in this series. And today's mantra is, I am that. I am continually doing the best that I can. Now, for those who've been following, I've been getting DMs saying, where's day 7? I had somebody I cared about a lot died recently, and it just kind of took me for a loop. I needed to take a few days off. And so, I'm also doing the best that I can. So when you have these mantras, another thing that you can do with the mantra, the affirmation, is sing it. Right? So you can sing it in any kind of way. You can sing it like a blues song. You can sing it like a pop song, sing it while you're in the shower, right? I am that. I am continually doing the best that I can. I am that. I am continually doing the best that I can. I am that. I am continually doing the best that I can. I am. So something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our power back through the power of journaling. So journaling is really great because it allows you to, if you can do it in cursive, it's even better because it really bypasses your critical faculty. So as you're writing in cursive, you want to take your power back. What's the memory that's coming up for you that is contrary to that truth that you're doing the best that you can? Because you know what? I didn't feel like I was doing the best that I could. I had this all set up. I had this rhythm going, and then, life happens, and life happens. And sometimes when life happens, we end up really embodying some of the things that we should not be embodying. And then we end up seeing ourselves in a way that is crooked, that is not really who we are. And so whatever memory is coming up for you, maybe one's not coming up now, but memories tend to come up during the EFT. How should have that memory gone? And then, rewrite history. That's part of it, right? You recognize it, whatever's not confronted is not changed. And so you're going to confront it by writing down the memory. Then you're going to, rewrite history. And this is going to help you reprogram yourself because now you're seeing it differently. And if you need help with that, let me know below because I would love to help you reframe that, right? Saying, okay, this is the way it should have gone. And then you can go through a forgiveness exercise, including yourself. Because a lot of times when things happen, we tend to, especially those who are critical thinkers, you're like, what did I do wrong? What was it about me? I'm doing all these things and I'm trying my best and it's still failing. But, we're told this is why we're told all these cliches, and they're cliche because it works. And it's true that in order for you to be successful, you're going to have to learn to fail forward. And everyone has a risk tolerance level. It's just like everybody is a risk taker, but we all have different tolerance of risk. And the more you want to expand, the more you're going to have a higher tolerance for risk. But how do you actually do that? You end up really coming into your body and calming down your nervous system. But this is an amazing way to do that. Again, go to the first video in the series, in the playlist of this series, and I'll tell you more about tapping. But in the meantime, just activate your faith. Yes, because faith is the currency. It is a bridge bringing things over from the unseen, where you're hoping, where you're fantasizing, where you're imagining what you cannot see into this realm. This is the way we're created. So we're going to then do this together. We're going to do a setup phrase. The karate chop is like psychological reversal. And we're only going to hit one thing, the wrist here, tap here. And that's going to really help to alleviate worry and anxiety. So let's do this together. Just repeat after me. Today I take responsibility for my life, which just means I have the ability to respond. And there are moments where I felt like I was not doing my best. And maybe I wasn't, honestly. I was procrastinating. I was getting in my head. Maybe I was just lazy. Maybe I didn't, feed myself right. So that contributed to it. Maybe I didn't sleep well. Maybe that contributed to it. And it really doesn't matter. Because right now I'm taking my power back. And even though I can recognize these things, I choose to love, accept, and forgive myself. And so it is. Take a breath. Hold, release. Wrist. There are a lot of good reasons why I didn't do my best. And maybe some that are not so good. And maybe it's because I got into my head and I procrastinated. Maybe I said yes to too many things because I didn't want to disappoint anyone. Sorry, I'll talk slower. Maybe I said yes to too many things because I love people. Maybe I said yes to too many things because I want to be in control. Maybe I said yes to too many things because I figured if it's going to be done right, I might as well do it myself. Maybe because I'm such a critical thinker, I want to do it right the first time. I'm a person of excellence. And maybe the results were not fast enough. The decision was not fast enough. And because of that, I didn't do the best that I could in that moment. But the truth is, that is my desire. And as Maya Angelou says, when we know better, we do better. And that is the truth. I am continually doing the best that I know how in the moment. And some moments are better than others. That's the truth. Some moments have been better than others. That's the truth. And so I celebrate myself right now for the times, there are many times that I got it right. And I forgive myself for the times I missed it, for the times I caved into the pressures, for the times I put too much pressure on myself. I release that now. I release that now. I release it now. Because I am that. I am continually doing the best that I can. And this right now is proof. I'm taking my mental health seriously, my emotional health seriously. I'm taking all my power back right now. And so it is. Take a breath. Hold. Release. I'm going to give you some resources also down below that it's kind of attached to this and might be of interest to you. And until next time, which will be very, very soon. Also, since we have a little bit more time, you won't forget, my Black Friday special is to join the society. Normally it's $47 a month, or it's $397 for the year. But right now it is $222 for the year. And then for a handful of people, one person already grabbed one of those spots, you're going to also receive one-on-one time with me, two of those. So if there's some interest to you where you can be with, get a whole bunch of this and Well, there's a lot of resources. There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that comes with it. If you want to know what comes along with that, and you love this kind of stuff, and you want to see your life radically changed, then consider joining us in the society. Until next time, have a great day. Bye now.